Story time with Cory. Cory got a little rinse off. It was getting hot. Dragons were coming in hot. I'm being guided to just keep doing readings. We're just gonna keep doing readings. So welcome in, welcome forward, welcome through. There's a lot that's unlocking, and so we're just gonna keep playing, playing with the energy, seeing what again. We're going to open up this session for sacred ceremony now. So as we invite in ourselves as the divine witness, we gift ourselves an opportunity to find neutrality within this space. We're holding the highest form of love, honor, truth, and clarity as we step into the unknown and allow it to become known again. So welcome in, welcome all. We're going to be doing story time. Wants to take us, we're going to go. If you want to fly, you want to fly. If you want to be silly, you can be silly. If you want to stay here, the choice is yours. This is freedom. Yes, very short break. Short break to go rinse off, cleanse a little bit of what was coming through, and begin to start having some fun. We will be taking snack breaks. Tuesdays with Cory is not going to happen tonight. We're just going to keep doing this until my universe says stop. We will stop. But there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this. And he's back. So story time with Cory. There's stories. We all have stories. What's the story, Morning Glory? What's happening? What's happening? I think we need to get some rosemary incense, and we need to get the candles going. It feels like we're getting a little bit sacred. Sacred fire. Nike, I like your universe. Thank you. Yeah, my universe doesn't make sense at times, and that's just meant to be. Alrighty. Take care, Dorothy. Take care of yourself. So welcome in, welcome all. We are here restoring, loving, embodying, and we're just going to keep choosing the new youth that's rising within us. And we're going to keep having fun. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. We're story time now. We're at story time. If you'd like to donate to the channel, greatly appreciated. I appreciate it. It pays for snacks. It pays for web. It pays for Wi-Fi. It pays for my home. So thank you for supporting me as we are working to support ourselves better and to realign ourselves back to being fully unlocked, full archival memory, full access to our key codes. Right. So yeah, it all makes sense to my future. Exactly, my future self is quite interesting. Pop-Tarts. I've got one more pack of Pop-Tarts, so I think we're going to have a little snack. We're going to eat some Pop-Tarts and do some things. And then I think laundry will be tomorrow. We'll do laundry tomorrow. All right, guys, so we're praying for peace. We're going to do some prayers. We're going to shift in and out. I'm being guided. So let's just go ahead and let's bring in a prayer today for humanity. This is a prayer for peace. That we all may make the conscious choice and the conscious decision to choose our pathway, to choose our dissolvable polarity, and to allow ourselves to be the future of humanity here and now. May this peaceful prayer come through and extend out into all the worlds and all the realms and all the visions that are still reaching discord, war, or vice versa. We want to invite in the highest form of clarity and truth and love and resilience into those that are currently expanding their awareness and that are going through their new opportunities. So as we clear the denial, we clear the control, and we clear the subjugation, I invite in that all realms and all worlds choose love, choose divine law, and choose the law of one as they remember who they are, past, present, future, all coexisting in the now. Namaste. Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. Hi, Cheney. Hi, Cheney. Hi, Cheney. Missed you last week, Cheney. So this is going to be Tuesdays with Cory today. Basically, it's going to be Pop-Tarts and tarot cards, which I'm pretty cool with. Thank you to everyone who's helping out. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. We're just going to stay nice and soft and easy today. Gentle. It's going to be gentle. Gentle. Okay. We might pull out the guitar later. We'll see. I have a special announcement to make. You're all amazing. That's the special announcement. You're all amazing. I have a very important announcement to make. You're loved. All right, so what messages, story time with Cory, what messages want to come forward? Oh, we missed you too. We miss Mama Bear, Mama Angel, Mama Choir, Mama Choir. What story wants to come forward? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles again. Jeez. It's a story of independence. So we're looking at a story of independence. We're looking at a story of autonomy. We're looking at a story of maturation and of knowing. Yeah. So we're looking at the divine child coming through and celebrating your journey. Your independence is found through repairing your connection with the divine child in your home life. So for some of you, you are looking for this independence. You're looking for this autonomy. You're looking at this freedom, but it's found through repairing the childhood home. The childhood home. The childhood home. The truth will set you free with this. There is clarity and truth that's found within your childhood home or your own archival memory with your child that's going to allow the divine child to come forward and through and to help you into shifting into this prosperous version of you. So for you, it is about working with the child and working with celebrating your own divine child and your own divine innocence again. Okay, yeah, there is been some sort of judgment call, a judgment for who you are, a judgment of a person, place, or thing. So sometimes I would speak of this as awakening, but it does feel like an actual judgment. So there is someone out there that has a judgment that they're holding onto that it was left in their childhood home that they need to go retrieve, and to clear fully, because there's something about liquidity in this, liquidity or liquid state of being, which is about flow. It's about expansion and collapse, right? But there's something that you're going to find in this that's going to awaken within you. There's a clarion call or a signal that you've already gotten this call. For some of you, you might actually need to go to your childhood home. You might be asked to go visit your childhood home because there's some sort of memory. Remember earlier in the other live stream, we were talking about salient memory. There's a visual memory in your limbic system that needs to be activated, and it's through your childhood home. So if you have a picture of your childhood home, put it on an altar and play with it. Get a picture of your inner child and stare at it. There's some sort of memory held in your limbic system that once you clear the memory of judgment from this experience, you're going to find some independence here. You're going to find some autonomy. Okay. There's a light code sequence within that healing for you. You're going to have to push off of this, though, okay? With the Seven of Wands, whatever it is that's in your childhood home, that is a judgment. You're being asked to take the higher road with what occurs. So a part of this is that once you feel whatever it is, whenever this memory is unlocked, it's choosing the higher path, the higher love, the higher light narrative. It's going to shift a lot of things out. With the Eight of Wands here, this is something that you want to communicate with another individual possibly. So this might actually be that you get an invitation from someone or you want to invite someone else to do this. Either way, you've been getting this download and you're going to be communicating this or expressing this to someone about wanting to do this. This might actually be like a family reunion kind of a thing, or getting the family to go to the childhood home to unlock some sort of memory. There's a clearing. There's an awakening that's going to occur through this, and it's going to help everyone to find what their road is. And it's the road less traveled, but there's a new road or a new journey or a new vision that's unlocking for you through this. Yeah, King of Pentacles. It has to do with your father. Something happened with your father. Maybe you want to do this with your father, but it's something about repairing the masculine in your own life. There's something about your earthly father that has a key for you. Because you see, he's holding the key. He's holding the key. He's holding the rattle too. So interesting that the rattle's showing up. It might be something that requires a shamanic journey, or your father has some sort of shamanic key code. It's almost like your shamanism was unlocked at an earlier stage in life, but there was an insecurity or something that occurred in your childhood trauma that you have to go retrieve because there's a key code. It's like you left something behind that you needed to, that in this now moment, you were going to go back and go get it. So your father holds a, interesting. It's funny because your father might hold a degree in science. but he's actually got a very spiritual part of himself that he was neglecting in his life. And as a result, now you are choosing a different path, and you have to go back to retrieve that key, because there was a key code that you left yourself in that time frame for this now moment to hear this message to go back and get it. But it has to do with your shamanism and your ability to travel between worlds and travel between other dimensions. Okay, 2 more cards. This will be the last one. Yeah. So for some of you, it's death to tradition. You're here to decompose tradition out of your life. As a result, the tradition created a fixed or a limited kind of like state of consciousness that's not gifting you access, and you got to go back and break tradition and break mold. You're here to break tradition. You're your own internal counselor, your own internal guide. For some of you, this might have to do with mental health, because I did say that your father is a doctor of science in physiology, psychology, right? This might actually be that you had to go to a therapist or something, right? And what's interesting is a lot of shamans have behavioral health conditions or are diagnosed with those things because they have a foot in 2 worlds. So it's up to you to break through this tradition because you have a key code unlocking for your shamanism. Okay. But you have to go back to your childhood home or your childhood memory to retrieve this. It's something within you, and you will find it, okay? You're going to find it. That was cool. Yeah, High Priestess underneath. You're being gifted an opportunity to unlock. So go back to your childhood home, go retrieve that, and you're going to find your independence in there. You're going to find your flourishing abundance within your child and whatever key code that is. And it does have to do with shamanism or some other code. There's a light code that you got to go back and get. Pop-Tarts are amazing. Pop-Tarts are amazing. Okay. It's starting to rain. I love it. I love it. All right. Next story. Next story. Next story. What story wants to come through? The Wheel of Fortune. Karma being undone from your life. This is someone who is currently unraveling karma from their life. Right? So the wheel is in motion, the stage is set, you're shifting. But this is a story who's unraveling a lot of stuff from their life, right? Because they recognize the power of their creation and their creative abilities. They're witnessing their magic. So as you witness your magic, you're actually creating multiple realms and multiple universes, and it's up to you to be a part of your own creation again, but also to end the lines of suffering and of trauma and of the old commitments. It's about committing to you as the soul, you as the light, you as the higher self. So this is karma being unwoven, delicately unwoven. I want to highlight on delicately. So this might be an abrupt change or an abrupt shift in your situation, but what you're doing is you are essentially caramelizing, right? Like you are going through a process of, when I hear the word caramelizing, I think of how we're taking something from one state of existence and transferring it, transitioning it into another state of existence, right? So we're looking at alchemy here. But as a result, there's karma being unwoven, and every time it's delicately unwoven from your life, you're switching natural states into a place of abundance, right? So your caramelization point, it is a freshening, it is a repair, it's a sweetening of you. So while it might feel drastic and the shifts might feel like a lot, the transition is brightening you up and sweetening you up. It's bringing a softness, like you're almost being candied a little bit in a good way. Yeah, no problem. Cool, guys, cool. So we're looking at karma being unwoven, and you're becoming a delicate treat in your reality. It's time to enjoy the process again. All right, karma unwoven. What's going on with you? Ooh, strength. Strength. There's something about you becoming a mild-mannered individual, being able to tame your own beasts, right? So we're looking at a balance point of masculine and feminine, but it's about a part of this unweaving is there is freedom, but there is nurture here. There is nurture. Strength card is a Leo card. If you want to take that, you can take that, but it's about really rebuilding your power. We're looking at a rebuild of power in your internal power structures. You're finding your eternal self, but your eternal connection. Yeah, you're finding what the strength of your soul gives, right? So for some of you, this might be a baby, a new opportunity, right? You're being gifted an opportunity from the divine right now. Don't sell yourself short right now. Don't. There's too many good things that are happening for you right now and for the world of humanity that it's really time to embrace who you are as your soul gift, as your divine I am, as your isness. It's your conscious choice though. You're unraveling. I think it's the perspective shift. There's a belief system in regards to your soul that's being repaired right now about who you are. Like a return of archival memory, a return of who you are, the natural essence of you. Yeah, once again, there's the Nine of Pentacles again. It's come up a lot in this reading, and it's really about that independent version of you. It's the one that stands independent. It's the one that stands truthful in its knowing. It's the empowerment of you. It's the autonomous self. It's the abundant self. This is the version of you that is supported but also interconnected, right? So as you're unraveling karmic threads from your life, you're also weaving in new prima materia or new crystalline grids, and you're activating a new independent universe for yourself. You just have to show up as yourself. The gift from us to you is that it's you. So the gift from us to you is you. And this gift should be cherished, right? Now, we don't want to shit on anyone, and we don't want to get in karmic entanglement or have any energetic investment in this, but from a place of autonomy and of sovereignty, your soul choice, your soul purpose is yours to make and yours alone. And when you make this shift, you're going to make the discovery of who you are, right? Some of these aspects of you that are going through this shift are acknowledging each other, and they're acknowledging themselves for who they are. Now it's about standing in that knowing, right? Back to the walk it like I talk it. It's the embodiment of your knowing. What is your knowing, right? Your powers are being reconstructed and reconfigured in your life. So the old power is leaving and the new power is rising up from within you. It is a beautiful new power, but it's about trusting and surrendering to that power, which is just you. It's just the most powerful version of you, as the soul essence, as the soul light. It's freedom. It's freedom for the feminine, because I just felt this sting here. It felt like there was a little bit of a kind of like a rawr. I know there's a lot of feminines that don't like the essence of power, but if you find your goddess warrior, which is in the feminine essence, you're going to find your power. Right. So everywhere that you're still attacking other people that are giving you power, look at that. Look at where you're still biting the hand that feeds you. Because you're creating that in your reality. So why do we consciously create that in our reality? Where are we still attacking our power? Where are we still attacking our own systems? Where are we still attacking our divinity? Where are we still attacking our divinity? Four of Wands. There's the celebration. It's time to celebrate you again. It's time to celebrate you. It's time to celebrate your home, your foundations, your independence, your revelation. Celebrate your union. Whatever it is, it's leading you to the ending. It's leading to your victory. It's leading to your journey. And you're being and it's about your fiery magic, your feminine magic. You're going through an empowerment of your own feminine right now. So if you've been living in a state of a disempowerment in the feminine ranges, you're getting a built-up in power. There's just things that are unraveling from your life. Once again, you're shifting the momentum in this, though. No one's doing this for you. Your conscious choice to unravel this patterning is a part of your purpose right now. So as your purpose is unraveling, just go slow. Take it easy, right? Because you're unraveling. The grand unraveling, the detangling, all that stuff, opportunities to transcend the old and to come into the limitless, expressive, eternal version of you, right? So this independent, glowing, beautiful version of you is expanding right now. And don't feel like your life is purposeless. It's actually extremely purposeful. It's just that your purpose is to unravel this right now, right? So some people show up. Some people are doing many different things. Your purpose right now is to unravel this because it's leading you to everything that you want. It's leading to your wish fulfillment. It's leading to the empowerment of you. It's leading you back to your magic. So while this is untangling, just give yourself an opportunity to relax. Be still. Know that there is powerful purpose in unraveling your life path. There's powerful purpose in unraveling this karma. There's powerful purpose within all of that. You're the one creating this purpose for yourself. Trust your knowing. There's the High Priestess again. Trust your knowing. Trust your divinity. Trust your expansive. Trust your balance. Trust your knowing. Just trust. Right? So for some of you, you're going to become a reader. You're going to become a divine alchemist. You're going to become a star child again. Either way, your purpose right now is to cross these things off your list and to come into clarity of who you truly are. Syrian Mama here. Syrian Mama here. Oh, gently unweaving. Gently unweaving. Yeah. Rest. Just rest. That's all you need to do right now is just rest. Whoever this is for, just rest. Yes, there's strength in allowing vulnerability. Hi, Kelly. I'm sorry to hear about your father, Glow Glow. Thank you guys for being here. This is fun. I like doing this stuff. This is fun. This is fun. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Let's shift it off because I'm seeing kind of like a repetition in the messages. Maybe we're all collectively going through the same thing, but I want to make sure we're completely clearing out the field and bringing forward some new messages. We'll change decks in a little bit. I love using original Rider-Waite though. There's something very homely about the original Rider-Waite deck for me. Like I just pick it up and it's just like, oh, there it is. Home. Yeah, happy full moon. No problem. No problem. Thank you guys for supporting as well. For just, you know, being here. For being you. Ooh. Man, the Phoenix is starting a new journey, eh? Phoenix is starting a new journey. What messages want to come forward for the collective right now? What's the story? What's the story, Morning Glory? I know we are becoming more and more collective. We are becoming more and more unified. It's insane. Like in the most beautiful way. It's actually within the realms of sanity. It's just a new expression. But yeah, we are becoming more and more collective. We are all emerging with the unified field. So, yeah. I like the way you move. Dun dun dun. Queen of Pentacles. So this is a story of a dragon. It's a story of a dragon. Okay, we're gonna go into stories of the dragon. Stories of a dragon. Got stories of a dragon. Stories of a dragon. You got to go within to find that answer, though. Your dragon is found in nature. If you don't know you're a dragon is found in nature. But you're a story of a dragon. Story of a dragon. Damn. Feeling Earth Dragon. Yeah, okay. It's a story of a dragon that's getting their soul back. That's getting their spiritual inheritance back. Hi, Willow! Hi! 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 Yay! Sorry. Cory just smiled really big. This is a story of a dragon that's getting their soul pieces back. Story of a dragon that's getting their soul pieces back. You are to be celebrated right now. There's other people that are going through this process right now that are retrieving these soul aspects. So you are the story of a beautiful dragon that's doing a lot of work right now to retrieve your spiritual inheritance. Oh man, yeah. Okay. It has to do with your star kiddo. Once again, Nine of Pentacles has been coming up so many times. I know, aren't we happy to see Willow? My everything just lit up as soon as Willow came in. I wonder why. Nine of Pentacles. She's up! I know, I was hearing that earlier, hon. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So, you very much so are retrieving back aspects of you that tie into your star child. You're helping the star children too. You're helping to reclaim your independence and your autonomy. But you have to discover this. Your self-worth and self-value is going to be found with Mother Earth. You're going to find that with Mother Earth. You're going to find it with Mother Earth. Pachamama's got key codes for you. Pachamama's got key codes for you. Yeah, everyone say hi to Willow. Be nice to Willow or I'll bite you. Be nice to Willow. Just kidding, I won't bite you, but be nice to Willow, she'll bite you. Ace of Wands. Be very nice to Willow, though. You have magic within your alchemy of your dragon. So your dragon is gifting you a new form of magic, a new vision, a new spark, a new plan, a new ignition point. So it's like this might respond as Kundal energy for people. Might be traveling up, but this dragon energy is giving you a new pathway. It's giving you a spark. It's giving you a new passion. It's also the one that's guiding for your inner child. It's guiding for your. It's guarding your divine child. I'm hearing dreams of. I'm hearing Paradise by Coldplay. Dream of paradise. Dreams of paradise. You have a new passion that's coming in from your dragon. But this soul retrieval is important. For some of you, if you're guided to get a soul retrieval, reach out to me. Okay. If you feel like, oh, I need a soul retrieval session, reach out. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being gifted a download. With two aces here, you're on the money here. Like your dragon's also gifting you new opportunity. So not only is your dragon giving you back passion, it's also gifting you downloads. There's a lot with your dragon. Yeah, I think we're about to go into a dragon language. We're gonna speak some light language. Daya kintu sarashi bayu the kiumbara mufukuto sandana. Tasukane ramu fakatera sisia tukano sisiu kanesha. Ashangando area tarno sakatero kusokotokoto siandur. Ure hantikuma. Aristaka. So make it hot. Make it hot. There we go. Cool. We just opened up a dragon gate. Cool. All right. Whew. Thank you to whoever that's for. So you're gonna meet your dragon, whoever that needs. The sound of silence. There might be the sound of silence. Good song. There's something that's gonna unravel within the void for you, because I also saw the Three of Pentacles, and that to me speaks of the void. So for some of you, you might have to go into the void to rediscover this. Yeah, if you've been dealing with complacency, that's a good place to go within, to reach within and to just melt into it. The void and the stillness can feel uncomfortable, but once you learn to go to slip into that world and to just be there, to just expand in the limitless, you're gonna find a lot for you. It's a place of detachment, sovereignty and detachment. Okay. Yay! Cool. Woo! All right. Yay! Visibility's looking good. We got a clear day. Sunshine ahead. All right. Hi guys, my name's Captain Morgan, and I am here to serve you. What is it that you need today? Okay, let's see. Let's clear that one off. No more locked doors. Gracias. All right. What message wants to come forward? Let's switch it up. Let's go to Sacred Spirit, see where Sacred Spirit wants to take us. We're just gonna float. That's fine. Yeah, guys, claim your space, okay? Claim your space. We're gonna sit here and we're just gonna claim autonomy in our environment and the dimensions in which we dwell in right now. So we want to command our sovereignty. Right. Command your sovereignty. Okay. Sacred Spirit deck. Guys, command your I am. Command your space. Command your space, please. Thank you. We want to create autonomy here. There's a lot that's going on, and we just want to make sure everyone is safe and comfortable in their own environment and in their own realms and in their own worlds. We're doing a lot of, there's cross-coding and things like that, but we also need breathing room. Pull your energy back and call it in. I'm okay. I'm just speaking for other people in the room right now. Call your energy back to you. All right, Sacred Spirit. What wants to come through for Sacred Spirit? What's the story? Morning Glory. Sacred Divinity. There are two paths ahead. So this is someone who has a choice. This is someone who has a choice. Basically, what I want to state to this person is there's no wrong choice on this pathway because you have decision. So congratulations, you have the power of choice. But each lesson, like each pathway, is going to lead to its own experience. Always use your discernment, right? You're carving this, but what's aligning for you, the experience in either direction is going to gift you exactly what you need. Okay? Right now, it's about remembering your story. So this pathway, for whoever it is, it's about remembering who you are. So in the story of remembrance, this one right here, each one is going to it might trail off in different directions, but you're remembering the same things, right? So it doesn't matter. I don't want to say how it appears to be, but there's wisdom that unlocks within you when you make a decision. Okay. Let me go to the angel guide deck. Yeah, remember, don't have expectations. Yep. don't have expectations. But yeah, no, it's also saying it's basically we're confirming that you're in a pathway of remembrance, right? And so if there are two or more paths for you or many paths to choose, each one is leading you to remembrance, right? Just say yes to the one that feels right for you. Signs and reminders, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. There's gonna be one that's gonna bring in a lot of synchronicity. You'll see the butterflies, you'll see the numbers, you'll see all those things. Okay. Special symbols you need to look at, 5. The number 5 is going to show up a lot for you. Okay. Number 5. Any other synchronicities to look for? I'm being guided with colors. You're going to see lots of blue. So 5 and blue. 5 and blue are going to be synchronistic tones for you. They're cluing into a part of your DNA and a place of remembrance from within you. 5 has so many different resemblances, right? But the 5 in the color blue is going to bring up a lot for you. And it's like this color blue, cobalt blue, sapphire blue. Okay. This is an Andara, by the way. Go to innerspacevoyages.com. Julie Dara, she's the one that sells these. There's a whole lot of new Andaras coming. All right. Signs and reminders. You're going to know the synchronicity. You'll see it. You're going to feel it. Witness the magic unfold for you. Because you're blooming right now. You're blooming. Okay. You're blooming. Love you too. 1414. Good numbers. And Ray sent me $14 on cash, so it's 14 day. We're highlighting on the 14, which is good. All right. So what messages want to come forward for this story? Sacred divinity. This is a sacred pathway, guys. So the reason that there is a choice place on this, it is a place, it's a pathway of remembrance, but it's up to you to make the choice to walk on it. But it is a sacred pathway. It's a sacred gateway. It's a sacred timeline that's unlocking for you. Right? Yeah, it's about you're finding your own higher self within this. Other dimensional version, soul, you're finding your own inner way shower, your inner guide, your inner counselor through this. So it's about trusting you. Trusting you. Yeah, with the star, you're healing your counselor. So we could say that there's another version of you, and as you're doing this, you're healing this version of you from within. But also you're guiding the way, guiding the light on this version, that this pathway exists and that you can step onto this pathway. So you blueprinted it, right? And, you know, it's interesting. I'm hearing small scale. So try not to set an expectation that it's going to be this big, huge thing. Let's go small scale here. And we're not speaking limited here. We're not. We're speaking a viewpoint. We kind of want to bring everything into a place of humility, right? Because you can find sacred remembrance at a festival. Your sacred pathway could be a walk to McDonald's and back. Your sacred pathway could be moving. Your sacred pathway could be going visiting someone in a hospital or making a collage, right? Like a lot of people will when they think of sacred pathway, and I know this for myself, there's people that think that it's like this huge pilgrimage and this big journey. For some people it is, but like it's those little moments that add up to the great expansion awareness, right? So every piece on the journey is a token of remembrance, whether it's a communication with someone that's a long lost soul family member, you know, at the gas station, or hearing someone play violin, right? Like you hear someone playing violin and it speaks to your DNA, it speaks to your soul, and you go through an awakening, right? Like it doesn't mean that you're going to ancient Egypt and you're getting blasted wide open by Ra and you're going to meet Osiris face to face. It's not always that. It can be as simple and as subtle as it needs to be, because it's your remembrance. So some people's remembrance is, yeah, let's go to Mount Shasta and get our mind blown wide open, or like let's go do an ayahuasca ceremony down in Mexico, or let's go to Peru, or let's go to the Amazon, right? Like the, sometimes your sacred walk is just walking hand in hand with a loved one down the street. Okay. So when we were saying about small scale, is it's about gifting yourself the opportunity to allow the experience to be perfect for you. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be, you know, cash in hand, prize, you know, getting a jet to go to. For some people it might be. For others it might be as simple and as delicate and as light as just being with a loved one, hand in hand, walking down the street and just seeing where the story goes, you know? That's all it might be. And it doesn't mean might be as it's like it's something small because it's for you. It's a gift for you to remember who you are. And it's important. It's important. Sorry, that got me emotional. Cory got in the feels. Yeah, it is a journey. It is a journey, though. And it's interesting how we're going through. I don't think that this journey is alone. There's one or more people on this journey. But it's a journey of your truth. It's a journey of your truth. This is a journey of your truth. And if you see, we have father, mother, child here. So it might be alone in that you're actually walking with your unified self. Either way, we're looking at a journey. We're looking at a journey. Yeah. Okay. It's a journey of alchemy, too. So with the Temperance card, there are going to be passageways and points on this journey where you're going to meet a gatekeeper and they're going to unlock a key code for you. So it's almost like as you're traveling, you're going to have these way stations or these waypoints to stop and to reflect and to receive what you need. There's also something that's coming into balance for you, something that's coming into moderation. There's something about this kind of like the energy of just being slow and steady with it. It's going to be a powerful journey. And it is a journey of alchemy. It's a journey of creation. Also, too, I want to state that you're very much so supported on this journey, because we've got this kind of like high angelic seraphim, Oraphim energy coming through, and I want to state that you're very much so guarded and protected on this journey. Okay. Very much so guided and held. For some of you, this is going to be a journey away from tradition and into remembrance. Because I'm seeing this as a waypoint. Like this is the beginning, which is tradition, and you're moving into a place of magic in your life. Don't sell yourself short, people. Don't sell yourself. Don't. I can talk. Don't sell yourself short. Here, Pop-Tart. Don't sell yourself short. Take a moment to review your thoughts on this journey. Observe who you are, but don't get caught in your head about what's going on. Okay? You might be taking a look back and going, I'm not sure about this, questioning it. That's okay. Observational silence to witness what you're feeling. Feel it all and just keep moving on the journey. It's also about witnessing your own value. You're worth this journey, guys. You're worthy of this journey. Yeah, it is going to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. So it's going to obliterate a lot of things in your life. You have to make the decision to jump here, though. I want to state this. If you don't make the decision to jump, the universe is going to make you jump. For whoever this is. If you don't make the conscious decision to jump, the universe, because the universe wants you to have this. Yes. Like, I know that this is an energy that's a little bit like, uh-oh. But look at this. Look at the freedom of the child here. Look at the happiness. Look at the expression. Look at the dance. Look at the yay! It's about creating, it's about embedding this yes into your reality, because it's going to be important for the transition, because the only thing that's shifting and dissolving is your own illusion. You're clearing your own illusion. It's what it is. So it is a pathway, and the pathway is going to activate your remembrance, and it's going to deconstruct your illusion, and that's okay. So we look at places of feeling, we look at spaces of beliefs, we look at all that, physical body as well, but this is literally the walk of the phoenix. So I've had to do this too. If you've ever, it was a little while ago when I was doing a journey, and I was talking to Lisa about it. About having to travel. And what she had said is, she said, Cory, embody the phoenix when you're traveling. Because the phoenix has the freedom codes. It has the deconstruction and the reconstruction of realities. So if you have to go on a journey, you work with the energy of the phoenix. And anytime that I get behind the wheel of the rig, I embody the phoenix, or I embody Archangel Michael. Right? One of the two. I don't work with Michael a whole lot anymore, but more working with the energy of the phoenix. Rise up from the ashes. Right? The phoenix is activated within all of us. We've been going through the phoenix energies. Everyone has a phoenix, right? So bring your phoenix online, call in your phoenix self, and allow that to be the version of you that takes this journey, because it is a process of repair. It's a journey of repair. It's a journey of remembrance. It's a moment to review your own creation. So a part of this journey is, it's going to be about reviewing your own creation, which I think is all a part of our journey right now. It's just literally, it's like the journey of witnessing creation and what we've created and what we uncreate and what we choose to consciously create from here on out. Right? Either way, this has to do with the soul family. This has to do with the soul family. It is a journey of love. It has to do with soul family. It's a journey of union. It's a journey of coming together with other people. Whether this is in romantic flavor, or it's in partnership flavor, or friendship flavor, whatever you want to see it as, this is soul family related. This remembrance is because there are other people that are doing this too, and there's other people that are awakening to this journey right now, and it's the journey of self-love. It's a journey of love. You have the conscious right to make this journey of love and to say yes to the journey of love. And then the rest is entirely up to you. Okay? Any final words for the journey of love for people, for the sacred pathway that's igniting? Sacred pathway. Know your worth, know your value. You're worthy of this. Right? Look at all the love and all the dimensions that's co-created behind this person. There's a lot of love, a lot of power behind this. Choose your self-worth and self-value. Reclaim who you are. Okay? Reclaim who you are. Reclaim who you are. And it's time to support yourself. Time to support yourself. You have to support yourself here. The universe is going to support you. The universe has your back, but you got to support yourself. You have to support yourself here. That's all we got for that one. Cool. All right, how are we all doing in the chat? Got 11 here. Good. What flavor? There's cinnamon sugar. They're so amazing. I have cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts. Yes to the journey of self-love. Yeah, claim it. Own it. You have the pathway and you will align to it. And then your reality will reconfigure for you to be able to make that choice of self-love. It's a journey of the heart. Back to the heart. Asatu Karamai. So let's just go ahead and clear the deck. Clear the decks. Clear the decks. Clear the space. There we go. feel like we've got maybe 1 or 2 readings left. No problem. No problem, Jen. No problem, Genevieve. No problem. There's a lot of people supporting and a lot of people that are assisting right now in humanity. So I want to thank all of the people that are here, all the other way showers that we are co-creating with. We're all way showers. You're not followers. There's no one to follow. I'm just here guiding, and we're all on the walk together. Shoulder and shoulder, hand in hand. We march together through the land. All right? I want you to go through the land. Right sized. Yeah, I'm gonna need some applesauce. I think it's an applesauce. If you're still in here, applesauce day. Applesauce day. I think it's gonna be applesauce day. All right. All right. So what is the story? What is the story that we have for the subscribers in the room? I think we got one more story. Yeah, no problem. No problem, guys. No problem. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying it. What's the story? Align your universe, navigating distractions. Well, some of you, I think your mind's getting in the way. This is someone whose mind is getting in the way. There's a lot of things that are blocking them from being able to fully be who they are. So we are looking at someone, yeah, you're a living light code keeper. Living light energy. So you have some beautiful access. Oh, that's Trina. Hi, Trina. I forget that you're T-John. Hi, Trina. Some of you got to align to what's important to you. Okay? Here's the thing. When you're getting really close, you know what I mean? The distractions will come up. It's like moths to a flame. It's going to see if you're going to keep choosing. It is an initiation. So, for some of you, it's about navigating distractions that you put there on purpose to help you. So it looks like we're looking at an obstacle course. And guys, take what resonates, use your discernment, right? Don't make this reading fit your reality. Allow it to organically align. Because you don't want to create an obstacle course that you don't need. Right? For someone who's been through it, you don't need to. All right, so someone needs to eliminate distractions in their universe. Who is it that needs to eliminate distractions in their universe? Or navigating through distractions, right? And it's really quite comical when this starts to happen, because I've done this and you're like, my gosh, why is this going on? Yeah, okay, I'm hearing Trevor Hall, different room. We're in a different room. Okay, what does that mean? Because we just shifted? Okay. So we are navigating in a new room and in a new realm. So, okay, a part of navigating a new realm is new experience. Welcome to the jungle. You ever been in the cosmic jungle? You ever been Mowgli? Talk to Cory. Cory's still figuring out what it means to be Mowgli. So, it's a cosmic jungle gym. It's a cosmic jungle gym. Either way, how well are you navigating? Huh. Okay. Are you serious? Okay. My teams just came through and said, put that card away and kick back and relax. And we're going to abide in honor. So I think we're going to put cards away for a little bit and just have a little conversation, a little chat and chow. We're going to have a chat and chow. Because literally they're like, you said too much. I said, what? You said too much, gosh darn it. I'm adjusting my tripod. Don't judge me. Or you can judge me. All right.
So we're going to lay back and relax and eat Pop-Tarts. How's everyone doing? Toaster strudels for everyone tomorrow. We're going to open up the strudel portal. How's everyone doing? Anyone have any questions? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 99 red balloons. Floating in the summer sky. Mm-hmm. We're just floating through the expansion. Bubble, 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 bubble. There you go. Go to sleep. Um, Thank you. Yeah, I gotta take care of my body, mind, field, space. It's really important, guys, right? As we're up leveling and we're upgrading our trajectories on our pathways, to shift. Shift. And to move things out, to create space for the new. But also, what can we use to, yeah, cacao. I'm hearing cacao. Some of you need cacao in your life. It's gonna help with your heart. If you want a very good cacao person to order from, go to integritycacao.com. She makes great cacao. Really good chocolates. It'll help. But as you're harmonizing with these new value systems, as you're harmonizing with new beliefs and you're harmonizing in these upgraded realities, your body and your mind, we got to be very delicate with. And not delicate from a place of fragility, but from a place of remembering what it is to be relaxed, to be harmonious, and to be grateful. Right? That's a big teaching that I've been receiving lately, is being appreciative and grateful of the experience just as it is, even if it sucks. Even if you got to blow through a lot of crap, even if you just got to smile, because you're the one that's bringing the light of day into those rooms that are dark. The corners of the closet that haven't been reached yet, you're the one that's igniting that. And your smile can clear thousands of years of pain. Your heart light has the ability to shift an entire reality into a place of love. That's the power of your alchemy. That's the power of your light. Believe it to be so, and it will be so. Mote it be. Right? So gifting yourself an opportunity to enjoy experience again and to be appreciative of experience, it's going to help you to find and to access the appreciation of what the experience is gifting you. Right? So in itself, in its essence, we are clearing out the framework or the belief system that is blocking you from being able to receive the wisdom of the lesson, especially if it's not 100% clear. So your love, your heart light, your appreciation, your gratitude is going to shift out all of the old architecture, and you're going to arrive at a place of stillness, a place of oneness, a place of peace, a place of eternity. And in that eternal place, you're going to find your nugget of gold. You're going to find your alchemy, right? You're the wizard here. You're the wizard. Since you are the wizard and you are the embodiment of the wizard or the magi or the magic or the witch or the crone or the werewolf or whatever you perceive that to be, you're the one that has an opportunity to be appreciative of the experience you're in right now. And the appreciation of the experience is going to expand out, and you're going to amplify a new experience for yourself. We're switching octaves here. So when we change an octave, when we change a resonance, right, anything that's disharmonious will be felt, right? Everything unharmonious to ourselves will be felt. So it's an opportunity to recognize that as you're harmonizing with this new structure, these new realities, you can gift yourself an opportunity to be appreciative for experience again. Like, wow, I didn't know that was a version of me, or wow, I'm so appreciative that I knew that I was still in control, or I'm so appreciative that I've been silencing my voice, or I'm extremely appreciative that I haven't been allowing myself to speak my light into the world. Right? It's like, and when we put an end to suffering, when we put an end to debate, or we put an end to certain topics, we're gifting ourselves an opportunity to be appreciative of the wisdom from that, which is the lesson. It's the experience. Gift yourself experience of the lesson. You gain the wisdom. You harmonize. It's done. Easy. Flow. Flow, flow, flow. Ah, we got Lori! That's cat turbulence. That's right. Lori's cat turbulence. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chocolate mushrooms. Jacob Banks is good. Jacob Banks is good. So yeah, gain appreciation for the new. Hmm. So much love here. So much appreciation for all of you. So what do we need right now, teams? Light. People getting goosebumps right now? I get those goosebumps every time. All right. Love you guys. Glad to be spending this day with you. It's interesting. Show me what I have not been able to see that intimidates others. Clearing, clearing, clearing. Good. Okay. I think we're ready to restart. I think we've got you're being said one more reading because I can read all day. Yep, stepping into your true power. That's true. That's true. And whenever someone shows intimidation, that might be a place to invite in more love and kindness for that person, right? So if there's an intimidating frequency or someone feels intimidated, it might be a good place to really go be kinder. See where you can be nicer, right? Because intimidation is gonna be, it's either gonna be expressive in there's a power play. So if you hold power and someone else holds power, that can create conflict, right? Usually when I found when there's someone that's stepping into their power, someone has to go soft. So I find if there's someone who's never embodied their power before and they're about to embody their power, you need to let them embody their power. Do not take their power away from them, right? And so that means that we have to back down. And I've seen it happen a lot. I've seen it where there's a feminine who's coming into their power. And Cory wants to stand up and be like, oh, don't you know who I am? King Kong. And it's like, no, dude, let them be King Kong. Give them the opportunity to be King Kong and sit back and be soft and quiet. Other times, intimidation will come from a place where the person's responding from fear. So then you can say, what is the most kind, loving, and gentle way to approach this situation? How can I bring in more loving kindness to this? How can I offer that? Right? And sometimes the love will trigger off wounds within other people, where people are like, don't touch me, get away. Ah. You know, and it's like, it's because your love is touching on their wounding. You're the salt on their wound, which means that your beauty is going to ignite their ugliness. Now, how do you handle that? Right? How do you handle that? And here's the thing too, is that if you embody, like if you're there in the embodiment of Lilith and you're there to trigger off Adam, that's going to be your journey. So you've got to make peace with Lilith and upgrade Lilith and stop going after Adam in that storyline. There's also a Mesopotamian storyline I just found out about Lilith, which I don't know a lot about. But if you're holding on to the dogmatic structures of Lilith, think about Lilith and Adam. If you haven't solved the Lilith wound, you're gonna keep fighting Adam until there's peace within that. And when the peace is brought forward and all that stuff is cleared and transmuted and all the toxicity is cleared, you're gonna invite in a new experience. But if there's a repeating pattern of some kind, it's because once again there's still not a lesson or wisdom that's been obtained from that. And it's your opportunity to find out what that wisdom is, essentially. All right, one more reading, one more. We're gonna clear that one off. One more reading, one more reading, one more reading. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. I'd like to buy a vowel. A. A is for apple. B is for boy. C is for cherry. D is for doggone it. E is for everyone. F is for futility. G is for giant. H is for Hathor. Yeah. But also too is like, so when a woman's in her power, men need to know when to back down. Myself included, I'm still retuning this, and like I've had experiences where women are coming into their power, and it's like, Cory, you need to just go be soft, just go be soft, you know, and like just let them be in their power, because a lot of men want to come in and not I want to say a lot of men, but I've seen the male condition come forward and want to stand up for themselves rather than like allow, because it's when I first started to meet empowered feminines or empowered women, man, it triggered the crap out of me. And now it's like, it's very just like when you see an empowered woman, just get out the way. Let her be in her power. Don't try to fight it, right? Unless you're meant to be in your power, right? Because sometimes I'm meant to bring my power on bigger. You know, in certain situations, not all situations, not all situations, not all situations. But if we need a woman or anyone to be in their power, sometimes our choice is to go soften, right? Because if that person's meant to be the masculine in the container, you're meant to be the feminine. This just helps to balance the polarity, because there can be a lot of disruption with a lot of power. There's too much power in one. Yeah. All right. What messages want to come forward? We got one more story playing out. What's the story? What's the story, Morning Glory? Interesting. We got two cards here. Know and do the work. This is a story of someone that has a lot of shadow work they need to do. I don't want to say a lot. Okay, let's clear cancels, leave that. This is a story of someone who's got inner work that they need to do. Inner and outer work. Ooh. We're hitting a Nine of Pentacles again. This is work you have to do on your own. This is not work that is done with other people. This work has to be done by yourself. Yeah, it's not about contacting other people. It's not about calling for a session. You got to go within and do this yourself. Because we're looking at the energy of freedom and independence and autonomy. When we were just speaking of power, that right there, that's because the most empowering thing to do is to do this with yourself. You might do this with nature. You might do this with animal guards or guides, you know, but you're meant to do this work by yourself. Yeah. And it's not because it's so it is an abandonment wound, but you've got to go within to see what this is. Because, see, even myself saying that you have to do this alone, your isolation kicked up and your abandonment kicked in. So you see how there's two, because here we had two different polarities. It's like, no, yes, no, yes. And I was like, it feels very polarized. Same here. We're looking at a paradox. We're looking at someone that wants to stand independent, but is still playing in the victim a little bit. So we're looking at someone who's bringing a balance of two polarities. Yeah, we have to surrender the judgment. Some of you have been really, yeah. Some of you have been, it's like some of you know your self-worth and self-value, but you still feel this energy of the Five of Pentacles because there's more work to do. I know it feels like a loneliness, like a lonely process, but you're doing this with other people. The unified field is working with you in this. Yeah. We're gonna make this place your home. You're gonna be celebrating very soon. You're gonna be victorious very soon. It's because you need to stabilize at this new frequency. These are the new foundations that are being built for you. And as a result, we're dislodging the Five of Pentacles. But you see, here's the thing. You see how the Five of Pentacles is walking right into the Four of Wands? Like, you're walking into the celebration. You're walking into the light. But you have to go through this darkness to pass through. It's like, I want to say brighter days are ahead of you, but you got to do the work. You got to make the effort every single day to do the work. Challenge your belief systems. Start getting curious again about who you are and what you believe in and what you perceive. Like, I know isolation, loneliness, abandonment are big ones. They've been up for me too. These are big ones, right? Especially if you're dealing with childhood trauma. But what you are gathering back from those versions of yourself and from those spaces is something that is going to be very important for your journey, right? And we're all here rooting you on. Your teams are rooting you on right now. I don't know if you are able to fully hear, see, feel, or witness how many people are very much so rooting you on right now. You're being celebrated on this journey. Yeah. After this, we'll say a prayer. That which you lost was meant to be lost because you're here to find a new version of you. Like, it's like that which isn't in alignment with your soul purpose is falling right now, and that's okay. You don't have to cry over spilled milk anymore because the two cups are still standing, which means that there was no love lost. There was no love lost. You're just creating a new container for yourself to be able to be the High Priestess. Okay. These are very, like, I almost want to say that when you're coming into the embodiment of the priestess, the stuff you're clearing is very normal. And there are other priestesses, or there's other versions, or divine humans, aspects of you, creations that are very much so celebrating you home right now. Each one of these cups that you cherished held a value for you. But that value no longer aligns with you. So as the old values fall and the new values flourish, you're left with two things. The Two of Cups, which is reciprocity and love. Don't worry. There's a way through this, and the way through this is by doing the work and trusting your intuition. Yeah. Trust your strength. Trust your strength. Trust your strength. Trust that a part of this is you're becoming stronger. But not stronger from a sense of like more guarded or withdrawn. I want to state it's from a place of resilience. It's coming from a place of faith. It's coming from a place of divine empowerment. So your divine empowerment is coming through this experience. And your power is washing away the old. Ooh, I'm so excited. You're finding a new level of power. But that which is shifting is not lost because you're finding yourself again. So as long as you remember that you're here to find yourself, you're here to find your self-worth, you're here to find that independence, you're here to reclaim that sovereignty, you're here to be that abundant, beautiful version of you, the rest that falls is not in alignment with that. How would it be? Right? So that which you're not really losing anything, you're gaining momentum, you're gaining power. You're coming back to who you are. Even if it's frightening at first, or it feels a lot, especially if you've like lost a job, or you've lost a partner or a relationship, or you've lost a lot in your journey, I invite you to look at everything you found through that. It's time to sift through the details and find out what you gained from those experiences. Focus on the gains, don't focus on the losses. If God, source light, is taking something from you, let it be. It's not for you. Yeah, faith in the process. Faith in the process. But it's also to remember that you are right now, you are retrieving a lot of yourself, but you just got to keep doing the work. And for some of you, it might be you have to say no to people, which means you have to say no. There might be situations, right, where you have to say no, and that's okay. Just say no. Say no. Say no. And as a result, you might feel like you've been missing out on opportunities. FOMO is real, right? But it doesn't have to be, right? The only present you need to really receive right now with this message is to be present with all of you. Can you find the gift within that? Stillness, breath, remembering, discovering, shedding, clearing the lies, finding faith, true humility, true balance. Trust the process. Trust the process and practice stillness. Practice observation. You're going to feel a lot better from this, okay? You're going to feel a lot better from this. Because it is a journey. It is an adventure. It is a journey with the Page of Swords. It is a journey. So as you recognize that the journey to this independent version of you lies within dissolving all of these things and feeling what you need to feel and shifting your perspective back into the alignment of love, but also being able to give and receive love. If you want to receive love, you got to give love. If you want to give love, you got to receive love. So where are you still not allowing yourself to receive love? Where are you not loving yourself? Where are you giving too much of your love to other people? So on and so forth. All those things are going to lead to this wound. And when you're giving, are you giving from the wounding or are you giving from the wholeness? Where are you giving from? If you are showing up, how are you showing up? Are you showing up within the wound? Which is okay. No judgment. If you're showing up from the wound, that's fine. But if you're showing up from the wound and you're expressing from the wound, you're going to get more of the wound back. Because the reality is highlighting that and reflecting that to you to let you see the wound. Are you giving from a place of wholeness? Are you giving from a place of oneness? Are you giving from the place of isness, consciousness? So we also want to make sure that if we're not able to receive, we're not able to find this independence, right? When we are doing, where are we giving from? That's why we have to go deeper into the work and really fine tune who we are. Fine tune who we are, right? So thank you to this person, and prayers that you find clarity in this message to be able to find your independence, to find your autonomy, and to feel stable who you are in your body and as you. Right? That is a beautiful version of you. Cool. Woo! That was a lot. It was a lot, but it's good, you know. You're on a journey. You're on a journey. You're on a journey, but you gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. I want to keep playing with cards. Is my universe gonna let me keep playing with cards? Like, that was the last one. I said that was the last one. I've done enough readings today. I think we've done like probably 4 hours of content. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you showing up and being bam back. Genevieve. By the way, Genevieve, I want to talk about that really quick. Losing a timeline, where you messed up a timeline. I just went through this recently. It was about 8 months ago on my trip to California that I made a decision. Thank you. I made a decision really quickly. I want to go in the story because it's important and it's been affecting me. I made a decision that changed my reality. I chose to not listen to the messages of my higher self and chose to go back on that, right? And as a result, it landed me right where I'm at today. And there's a lot of days where I feel that, where I'm like, man, I think I messed up a timeline. I think I messed up on a choice. I think I did blah, 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 blah. But actually, there's no messing up on timelines. There's only divine perfection. And as a result, you can keep You know, the biggest thing that I do is I call. So Genevieve, you can do this. You can call in oversoul intervention, right? But also too is that the timeline or the pathway might have been propagated where it said, yes, I'm going to choose that pathway, and then as a result, your quantum jump in choosing that pathway aligned you to other pathways to go through the dissolve you need to land back on that narrative, right? So when I had my big expanded awareness of what I was to do next, and was for the future of humanity and all these things, you know, it was all these like big, huge, like when I got the vision of what I was called to do, it was like, whoa, I'm doing what? And I'm going to be what? And it's still like, I'm like, I don't know. And then I started to recognize that every timeline and choice was helping me to correct and to clear, to come back into that pathway, right? But also too is that if now all of a sudden that pathway retracts, you might be realigned because that pathway is now, you know, there's a lot that goes in it. But I've had that feeling too where I'm like, oh man, I messed up a timeline, or I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I'm out of alignment. Guys, we're clearing so many different alignments right now. We're clearing parallel realities, we're clearing parallel universes, we're clearing parallel dimensions. It's all over the place. And there's some mornings I wake up and I know that I'm like 6 million light years out from other people, right? Or I feel like I'm in alignment with the collective. And it's just like, if you're a time jumper, right? If you're jumping timelines and you're doing that stuff and you're bending reality and all that, there's no mistake. You're just doing your pathway. So if you feel like you messed up a timeline, Genevieve, I would invite you to go back to that version of you and send it a shit ton of love, because that's the version of you that needs some clarity and some joy right now and some love and maybe some hugs, right? That's right. You are the highest timeline, always in always, right? You're the original source spark, and your original source spark is in that source aligned pathway, that soul aligned pathway, and it's constantly evolving, glowing, and transitioning. It's always shifting. So you are creating the movement in your pathway. You're creating the alignment of your reality now. Is that, yep, no such thing as missing out. It will, it depends. Perception. If you think you're missing out, you're missing out. Some OTP. If you don't think you're missing out, you're not missing out. Some OTP. Right? It's like, you gotta play. We gotta play. We gotta play. Play with our beliefs. So, you know, in the eyes of Source, there is no missing out. There is just divine alignment on all levels. On all levels. And there's also freedom, free will, autonomy, there's choice, there's soul evolution. So it's whatever your soul needs to expand beyond the limitations or the perceptions of limitations of the human to land back in as with the higher self or as creator or creation. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as we close out this reading, I want to make sure we're clearing off all of our energetic fields, that we're clearing out our central column, that we're just clearing, shifting, and transmuting any energy from this collective field. I want to bless you, honor you, and thank you as we close out our spiritual windows, as we close out all doorways, all portals, all gateways. I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support, your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Click like, share, subscribe if you'd like to donate. Very much so appreciated. By no means, no rules to that. We're good here. We're going to be supported and loved no matter what. I love you. I love you. I'm remembering how to love myself unconditionally and remember to allow others to unconditionally be themselves. And as a result, I will say that I love you unconditionally. And that means that a part of that is I'm coming forward stating that I'm remembering what it is to unconditionally love people. Okay. So as I love you unconditionally and I invite that into your space, I also invite that into humanity and I invite that into all the worlds that need it today because there's so much. So lots of blessings to all of you out there. Lots of just golden rainbows and sunshine and glorious future of humanity available for all of you now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's just go ahead and close this out. Alright guys, love you. Mwah. See you silly ones later. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lori. Bye guys.